We are beginning to see weakness in retail sales and signs that the economy in the US is beginning to turn following aggressive rate rises. Existing single-family home sales are down 15%, while building permits came in well below expectations. This is typical at this point in the economic cycle, with the housing market being one of the first in the cycle to signify a recession. We do not believe this data will deter the US Federal Reserve from hiking rates by 25 basis points on the 3rd of May, though. Sadly, this is like to exacerbate the economic situation, leading to greater economic weakness in the second half of this year. While the impending rate hike may weigh on Bitcoin prices in the coming weeks, the prospects of a policy mistake are increasing, which should be supportive for Bitcoin in the longer term. From a regulatory standpoint, the SEC Chair, Gary Gensler, testified at a House of Representatives hearings on financial services. It has become clear that the SEC is struggling to classify Bitcoin and Ethereum. For many years, we have been classifying it as a new asset class, digital assets, and we do not believe it should be shoehorned into an existing asset class due to their unique properties. Ethereum has now initiated Shapella, the upgrade that allows the release of staking, also known as yield. Excluding Kraken, which was forced by SEC action, it's fewer withdrawals than we expected. We expect the queue to be around 17 days long, beginning from 12th of April. If there were no Kraken withdrawals, we believe it would have been less, 85% less, perhaps only 5 to 6 days. We still have Rocket Pool, which is 2.5% of stakers, and Lido, 1/3 of stakers to go, which have only recently initiated withdrawals, but we do not expect them to be as large as Kraken. It looks like by 2nd of May, the withdrawals queue will be complete. The withdrawals to depositors ratio is now 4-1. It was initially 10-1, suggesting some investors were waiting to initiate staking after confirmation everything was okay. It also implies some investors were unstaking only to restake. 60% of those in the deposit queue are classified as unidentified, suggesting there is a big potential increase in solo staking, where some of the best yields can be achieved, while perhaps having one of the safest forms of custody outside an ETP structure. Shapella has been a bit boring, which is what we want really. We can soon start to look forward to Cancun, Ethereum's next phase of upgrades that enable much greater transaction speeds. It's interesting to note that Ethereum's track record of successful launches is improving. We have seen a big unwind in short positions post-Shapella, suggesting there is improving investor confidence in Ethereum. We'll be back next week for another market update.